Hello, everybody, Defense here, and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator here in Felsburnn. We are hanging out in our little farmyard over here. We were just checking on some stuff over there, but as you can see, I got a lot of weeds. So we're going to start off today by taking care of the weeds, and I'm just taking a look at everything else. Our grass is being weird. The same issue we had. So this stuff isn't fully grown, but this stuff is. So we'll wait on that. But I think what we're gonna do to start off today is hop in our fancy new tractor over here. What do we got? Boom. Yes. We've already got. Well, I can't say it's not brand new. We've already got, you know, almost 2 hours on it. Oh, did I turn on the truck? V. And yeah, I have some plans that we're gonna have to start working on. I also did test it, by the way. I don't remember if I talked about it before we hop into plans. I checked to see what you could use the seeds in here for, and it's really not much. So it's grass, and then there's 2 others. What is it? I don't want to just start accidentally planting it. Fold weeder, show hide, close. There was a way for me to cycle through the other day. I don't know. We'll leave it. Actually, let's lift it. No. Okay. As I said, there was a way for me to do it the other day, but it seems it only wants to do grass, and I am fine leaving it at that. I am not turning it on, so that's all I ever have to do is not click B, because if I click B, it will start seeding. And I don't want to do that. That'll be very bad, because I don't know if it'll replace the crop or if it'll just fill in those spots. And because I don't know what's going on with it, I just don't want to deal with it. So we're gonna leave that as it is. But yeah, as I said, I think I did talk about plans a bit last episode, but I need to get, well, I want to get a new silage bunker. And I just don't know where I want to put it, because, as I said, I want to put a bigger one, and I don't want to take up more field space, but at the same time, I'm probably going to end up having to do so, and I'm just kind of bummed about it, you know? This harvest here should bring us in, I'm going to say 20k, at least, so we'll have to see what happens there, and hopefully that'll help. Also, why does it seem like it's getting rid of the fertilize mark? Let me take a look to make sure I'm not breaking things. No, it all seems to be the same. That's weird. I don't get why it's changing color. That's where I'm confused. But yeah, let me hop on. We're gonna get these fully weeded here and get a little bit of fun done. So we're gonna do that, and then I'm considering mowing all of this, if I'm honest. All of this area, this stretch along here. I don't know. Let me get this done and I will come up with what our full plan for today is going to be. Okay, I have come up with what we're going to do next. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let a worker finish this off, because I want to upgrade another piece of machinery to get some better work done. So let's get that guy going. Just want to make sure that they're not planting, right? I don't think they are. Alright, let's hop into here. Let me get the door open. So what we are going to do is we are Come on. There we go. We're going to sell our old windrower. And then we're going to buy a new one. You guys may have seen it a bit in the time lapse there. I was playing around with it, seeing what I wanted to do. Oh, it is right there. Boo. I thought it was in the next bay. Alright, let's swing on over here. We're going to get... I can't remember which one it was. We're going to upgrade to the Kuhn GA 9531, which is 9.3 meters. It's a double wheel. Where this one here is a single wheel Pottinger top 462 at 46. So 4.6 meters. Sorry, not 46 meters. That'd be huge. This none of my tractors I think could pull that or power it. Well, let's grab this guy again. Whoop. I thought I stopped, but I guess I didn't. Alright, so let's head on down, because I am going to bring this over there to sell it, because it's only 6K if I sell it here. It'll probably be closer to 8.5 if I bring it down there and sell it over here. I also don't know what condition it's in. We'll have to look into seeing if we need to repair that at all. It's an option when you do sell stuff, so we'll be able to do that. And I think, if I remember correctly, I should have all of the oats that we harvested last time sitting in my silo to sell as well. I'm pretty sure I didn't sell any of it, but I will have to look into it to see if that is what we did or not. Let's hop out of there. So it is, let's see how much it cost. We're at 82.12. $7. And it gives me $2 more. Yeah, so 82 versus, let's, hold on, we're saving. What was it if I sold it? Oop, I was looking right at it. 68. So it is much better to bring it up here. So we are going to sell that. Yes. Vehicle has been sold. You know what I want to check? Can I sell this thing over there? Yes, I know, I really shouldn't be able to lift this up and move it, but I can. Okay, I am just gonna... Oh, I can't even sell it for 0? Boo! Alright, well... We're just gonna put it right there. Alright, let's head on in here. Again, this really doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure this is the same price whether you do it from the menu or not. 30K is 30K. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Alright, so let's buy this guy. That is going to put us back down to 13,000. But as I said, I am pretty sure... let's see... Oats. Yeah, I have 15,000 liters of oats. Let's do some quick math and see how much I can get. 1 second. Quick math. Calculator. 15. 428 times... 1147 divided by 1,000. That should be $17,000. I think we're gonna end up selling that today. I think because it's not a field, I can't actually have any. I can't have a worker run it, which is annoying. But at the same time, it's understandable. So this is gonna make work so much easier. Having this big guy here. We'll be able to just run the rows straight into the middle and move on from there. Actually, yep, that guy's still going. I just wanted to make sure he was still going. And now, we'll head back to the farm with our brand new Kuhn windrower. Why is there gotta be cars? I was gonna open it so we can see how big it is. Oh, come on. Let's just unfold it right here. There's nobody around. Get out of the way, sign. Look at the size of this thing. Whoop! I should probably pay attention to the road. And not my windrower. Yeah, that's much bigger. I'm happy with that. Alright. So let's go over here. And I'm just gonna dump it on the little dirt patch up here for now, because I'm not gonna put it away, because we're gonna take it out immediately and use it. I am gonna use this all for hay. That's what this is gonna be for. So it's swinging over. We're going to get the mower. So we're going to need a mow. We're going to need a Ted. We're going to need a row. And we're going to need a bale. So it's going to be a long run. We'll probably have a couple more time lapses. because why not? And let's see, where do I need where's my mower at? Right in there. Alright. I forgot, we don't have the sickle bar anymore. We got the big, a bigger mower here. And same thing, I am going to be looking at getting the front piece to go on one of these so we can get a little bit wider of a work area. There we go. Just because I think it'll help out a lot. It'll make everything a little bit easier, and we'll be able to do some stuff. So let's actually set this guy up on the next field because I want to get some mowing done. And I think I'm just going to do the mowing off camera, and then I'll have you guys on for the tedding, the rowing, and the baling, and just to kind of limit the amount of time lapses I'm doing. Because don't get me wrong, I love a good time lapse just as much as the next guy, but you can only do so many. Right, how we doing over here? So these are growing. I don't know. I think they're just in the first growth stage, if I remember correctly. Yeah, they're all still in the first, every single one of them. Okay. And this doesn't show grass. And let's swing into here to growth stage. Yeah, so you can see harvestable. And is this guy? I think this is the third growth stage. Possibly. Yeah, that's gonna be the third growth stage. These are maxed out. All of the grass in here. Growth wise, it's maxed out, but we're not gonna get as much of a yield as we will from the field over there. Actually, that's only 50% fertilized, so we're not actually gonna get as much as I'd hope out of there. But yeah, let me get on here. I'm going to throw on probably Audible for myself, listen to a good book, and get a little bit of mowing done. And I may even just hop up here and mow this anyway, even though it's not really ready to be mowed. Just to get it, you know, mowed. So, I'll talk to you guys in just a little bit. Welcome back, guys. I did a little bit of work. I think I time-lapsed the tedding. I might not have. I just ate lunch, so I've been gone. I don't remember exactly what I did. But we are back. We're here, and we are set to windrow all of this. And the upside is this windrow is picking up everything that's not on my property, which is pretty nice because there's a lot of it that's just been sitting there because I haven't been able to touch it because it hasn't been on my property. But yeah, this is actually going to be a pretty solid harvest. Well, I say harvest, I literally just cut my yard. Okay, that's what I wanted. Weird. But yeah, this is nice. This is far and gone better than the old one I used to have. I'm very happy with it. And I personally cannot wait to do some more, which is honestly what we're doing right now. Hold on, we gotta back up just a little bit. There we go. There we go. No. There we go. And also, while I was doing lunch, I forgot to pause it. So it's been a couple of hours. I think it was like 8 o'clock when we were doing stuff earlier. So we'll have to just keep an eye out for that in the future, and you know, kind of remember to do that. Let's get away from the tree. Bloop. I should probably cut that tree down. I really haven't. I just haven't wanted to touch any of these trees because you have that weird branch cut you have to do, and I just don't really care for doing it because it's just leaves a bunch of garbage. But if I were to, I don't think it'd be that hard. I could just throw it all onto the flatbed as well. Or make it just the short stack trailer like I have it right now and run it through that. But I don't know. It's not really worth it. I'll just leave them. They're good. They're decorative. They get the job done. There's no point in chopping them all down. But that one back there might end up getting chopped down. So that'll be a later on bit. But yeah, this thing is running smooth. I think the only reason I didn't buy this initially was the cost. That's the only reason I didn't go with this one. This is my preferred model to grab. There is the little V1 beforehand, but like it's the next step down from this. But I really do enjoy this one. Gets a lot of work done, makes the job very, very easy. That is not what I wanted to do, but it is done. And yeah, it helps a lot when you get the better equipment. You know, you guys saw the struggle early on in the series, and it was entirely my fault. I spent way too much money way too fast. You know, I should have I don't know, there's so many different ways to do it, but having the better equipment has been more helpful. So I think I should have done that in the first place, is maybe spend a little bit more money on equipment and a little bit less on land. But and buildings. I spent a lot of money on buildings, but I'm happy to have most of them, you know what I mean? It's just, not that you really need the buildings. It doesn't really affect your machinery to be left outside, but it is cool to have the buildings so that you can put your machinery away, if that makes sense. So, just an observation of mine that I thought of whilst I was really just thinking about the series. I've been doing that a lot lately, trying to figure out what I want to do next, where we're at, because I can't remember how many episodes I said I wanted to try and do before we switched to map, but we haven't paid any of our loan off yet, so there is probably not going to be a new map just for a little bit longer, because as I said, I want to pretty much sell everything off and just carry on over to a new map, and I really don't want to carry it over with a huge loan, if that makes sense. So it's something I'm going to have to work on as the series progresses. And yeah, I think we'll probably push more towards the 40. I think I said somewhere between 20 and 40. So we'll probably push towards the 40 end, if I'm honest. This is so much easier. Sorry, distracted. But yeah, we'll probably push more towards the 40, because I think where this is 23. Yeah, 23. And my initial thought was like 25 or 30. I was like, yeah, I'll just get those, and then we'll have a ton of money, and we'll be able to move on. Nope. Yoink. Because, like, when I've played the game in the past, I haven't really cared about paying off the loan. You know what I mean? Because I just played the game, you know? But now I'm like, no, I need to pay off the loan. I feel like I didn't do anything if I didn't pay off the loan, you know? Maybe it's just me, but that's how I feel on that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish up this last little bit here, and then, we're going to get the baler on there. I did repair it. I know I had said, why would I repair it if it's not mine? It's just leased. But I decided I'm going to repair it. So that's all been cleaned and repaired. I've been trying to keep up with cleaning all of my equipment and repairing it when I'm done using it, because if it's damaged, it does affect the work. And I actually just watched a video recently by Farmer Cop, I think is his name, on combines and combine headers, and how them being low maintenance really affects the yield, like drastically affects the yield, and the speed at which. So if you have like a damaged, like a combine that's in poor repair, it goes really slow. No, yeah, I'm trying to remember. One of them you lose a lot of yield, and one of them you lose a lot of time. I'm drawing a blank on which it is off the top of my head right now, even though I just watched the video like 3 hours ago. But pretty much what it says is repair your stuff, ladies and gentlemen, and that is something that everybody should do. So make sure you guys keep up on your maintenance. But yeah, as I said, I'm gonna go over here. We're gonna grab ourselves this baler, and we'll be able to get going. How is the growth on that? Is it still? Yeah, it's still short. All right, we'll leave that. But yeah, these are decent size swaths right here, so I'm happy with that. I am gonna run it on the older tractor, you know, no reason not to. Can't neglect our bigger 7719, which is funny because like this guy costs, the case here costs less, but has a bigger engine. Like I just didn't even think about swapping engines in them, you know? I don't know why I didn't think about that, but this one here, I think it's 20,000 to upgrade the engine, We may look into that. It's actually, I think it's 22. I think we looked at it last episode. I may consider it in the future. Right now, I really don't have a need to. And I just noticed the downside is our first bale is going to be straw. Hooray! B, X, B. As you guys can probably tell, we've finished doing all the baling. So, what we have to do now is we have to pick up, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 hay bales. And we actually have 44% still in the baler and 1 straw. So, that is actually pretty good. We are not going to have to do straw for a very... we're not going to have to do hay for a very, very long time, which means everything from this point forward should hopefully end up being silage when we're chopping grass, which is going to be very nice. Between that and the corn, we're going to be able to get a lot of silage going, which will be a good amount of money, which I'm very much looking forward to. Also, today, I want to sell all my oats. I don't need the oats. I had put them away just in case, but I want money in my bank account. As I said, that should be an extra 17K, unless my math was slightly off. Obviously, actually, the prices have probably changed a bit, because it has been 6 hours? Almost 7 hours now. Sorry, I had to do some quick math there. My brain kind of farted. Whoop. But yeah, so that's going to be... well, it's going to be a good enough amount of money, even if it is just that 17K, just under or just over, which I'm pretty happy about. We will have to rebuild our trailer. There's currently a flatbed trailer because we were doing the lumber in last episode, which was worth a boatload of money, and I definitely want to try and do more lumber because that would be fantastic. But what I'm going to do, so yeah, as you can see, we have a lot of straw bales, and we do already have a few hay bales. Actually, what is hay worth right now? I'm just going to have this start rolling whilst we check the prices. Let's see, grass and hay. Hay is only worth 84. Yeah, not really worth it. not really worth it at all. There was a demand. Oh, what's that one? So at the train station mill is beetroots, and at the grain elevator east there is soybeans. I don't have soybeans. Why can't it be on? Actually, the price is up. I think it's going up. I can't remember what the price was earlier. I could always check the history on my calculator, but I'm not going to right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish grabbing all of these up, and then I'll bring you guys back. We'll rebuild our trailer into a transport trailer for oats. And we'll go and throw it all into whoever's going to give me the best price and see how much money we get. Sounds like a good plan to me. Alright, so I think what we're going to do, guys, is we're just going to fill up this trailer. Because I think that'll still leave me about 5,000, maybe? Something like that in there. Which I think will be a good amount to have. I'm not really worried about it. Let's get our oats, and our best price is Port Northwest or Grain Elevator East. Let's turn off the grass. Grain Mill. So I have Grain Elevator East and Port Northwest. I don't see why we wouldn't go to one or the other. But let's go Grain Elevator East. It might be a little higher by the time we get there. So It's going to be a bit of a little bit of a drive, which will be nice. I do really like driving through this map. I am kind of bummed because I haven't been able to expand out too far across the map, but I have been driving around a lot. I do change up the stuff, and during the live streams when we've done jobs at a lot of different places, we've had a lot of chances to look around. The only place I haven't gone yet is up to the castle kind of ruins up there, which I think we'll do in an episode or two. We might hop in and swing on up there. I should have done that in the truck before we sold it. I think that would have been nice. One quick drive up in the truck. Last thing we did before we sold it. We'll have to remember to do that if we ever have to sell equipment again. But yeah, we'll probably end up taking either this or the Massey up there, or we'll just walk. I'm undecided. I might go for a hike that day. We'll figure it out when that comes. But yeah, 12,000 liters here should make us a good amount. Obviously, it'll be less than the 17K I was talking about because we're not sending in all 15. So yeah, we've got about 3,400. I know I think I just said 5,000, but it's like 3,400. I had the 17,000 in my head for monies. But this should be a good amount nonetheless. It is kind of a bummer that there is a call for items for extra monies, and it ain't something I got, which is kind of how it's been lately. Which is why I've been trying to hold on to stuff, but like I want the money, so we're gonna do it. Swing on up in here. Actually, is one my yeah, I should have put on my left blinker. I don't think they even pay attention to that anyway. If you're taking the turn, I don't think the robot humans driving actually care about that. So, which is fine. But yeah, let's swing on up here. We're almost there. I chit-chatted and rambled enough. It's right around the corner. And now we're going to come on up and see how much we get. I'm guessing 14,000. I'm going to say 14,250. I'm really hoping. It might actually be 14,250. It might be more than that, actually. Nope. Maybe? I don't know. I'm not seeing the bottom of the trailer yet. There we go. Ah, 13,780. Not that I'm mad, but it is 1,500 more than I had guessed. But I will take it. I am very happy with that. What was our eventual selling price? It was $1 better going to the grain elevator east. So we are actually going to be calling it here, guys. I'm going to drive myself back on over there, get this trailer put away, maybe putt around for a little bit more of the day, and then take a rest so that we can see you guys bright and early for the next episode. So as I was saying, I want to thank you for stopping in. I hope you all did enjoy, and I hope you all have a nice night, day, morning, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. This is my defense. I hope to see you again soon. Peace.